Okay, so let's start with the SQL thing. So first we will understand what is the SQL. So SQL or SQL is a structured query language and it is a language used to manage the data stored in the relational database. Okay, so in SQL or in SQL there are five types of the SQL command. First one is the DTL, then we have DML, then DCL and TCL and TQL. So mostly we use DTL, DML. So in DTL is known as the data definition language. So in data definition language, we are creating new record, we are altering or updating, we are dropping the record, we are truncating, and we are renaming it. And in the DML, we are selecting the data, we are inserting the new record, we are updating it, and we are deleting it. So in the data manipulation, we are like fetching the record, inserting some record, updating or deleting. So select, insert, update, delete comes into the DML, and in the DTL we have create, alter, drop, truncate, and rename. And then we have DCL like grant and revoke. And in TCL we are going to commit, rollback, and the save print. Now coming to the main first one, which one is the data definition language. So DDL is a data definition language. So DDL is used to create the structure of the table, like it changes the structure of the table, like creating, deleting, altering, or this thing. Okay. So in DDL, whatever in delete, what we are doing, we are deleting the record. In creating, we are adding the different structure, and we are altering a table. In creating, we are creating a new structure. In deleting, you are completely deleting. In the altering, you are updating and or adding the new row. All the command of the detail are auto committed. That means permanently save all the changes in the database. So if you are creating any table, or if you have deleted any data, so you cannot roll back that thing because it will going to permanent save all the thing in the database. Okay, then next we have whatever like create, alter, drop, and truncate. So first start with the create. Create is mainly used to create a new table in a database. And syntax for this is create table and table name. Create table and table name. Like create table and table name can be employee or anything. Then we are entering the column name like employee thing, and data type can be like numeric or varchar. So here you able to see like we are creating one employee table. This is create table, employee is a table name, name is a column name of type varchar 20, email is a column name, varchar 2 is a data type, and 100 is the limit. Then for the date of birth we can use the date data type. Then next one is the drop. It is used to delete both the structure and record stored in the table. So let's see uh, what is use of drop command in SQL. So you can see. So you consider if you have any table named as the employee and there are around 5 to 6 columns are there and it has few data. So when you are dropping that column, you are drop, your syntax is drop table and then employee. So all the data plus structure will be dropped. So here also you can see the drop command in SQL is used to delete an existing database object such as table of index. For example, if you want to delete a table named customer, you can use the following command: drop table customer name. This will remove the table and all its data from the database. Be careful while using the drop command. So if you have done drop command, if you want to delete the complete structure and all thing, then you can use the drop command. But make sure you are using it very carefully. Next in is alter. Alter is used to alter the structure of the database. This change could be either modify the characteristic of the existing attribute or probably to add new attribute. So if you want to add some new column or if you want to modify the data type or the increase the site limit, you can do using the. So here you can see alter table, add column, column name, and this is the definition. So what is alter uh, command in SQL? Let's see. So here you can see alter table, then modify. You can add the new column, you can modify, and you can modify the column structure. So in this, you can see in the first one, we are just adding one address column, and in the second, we are modifying the data type or data like varchar. If there might be chances that initially it was varchar 210 and now you are modifying it to 20. So definition, you can say the alter command in SQL is used to change the structure of the properties of the existing table, such as adding, modifying, deleting column and constraint. Okay, let me minimize this one. Okay, so wait. Um, okay, so next one is the truncate table name. So truncate table employee. So for example, so we have initially we have seen what are the alter, then drop, and then first one. Now let's go to the next page. Now we will see what the truncate in SQL. Okay, so you can see definition. Truncate in SQL is a command that delete all the row from a table, but not table itself. It is faster than the delete command, but it cannot roll back. You can use the syntax truncate table name. So it is used to delete all the row from the table and free space containing the table. So it whatever the rows are present, it will use to delete that thing. And syntax for this is truncate table name. Then we have DML statement. So DML is used to modify the database. It is responsible for all type of changes in the database. The command of DML is not auto committed. That means it cannot be permanently save all the changes in the table and they can be rolled back. Okay. In the DML, we have insert, update, and delete command. Insert statement is a SQL query It is used to insert data in a row of the table. So you can see like insert, you have already created a table, structure is already created, and if you want to insert some data, then we can use the insert command. Insert into table name, then column name all the time. We'll see here. Insert into Java point, then author this. This is a column name, subject is the column name, and what values you are going to enter in. Author is Sonu and subject is the DVMA. Then we have the update command. This command is used to update or modify the value of the column. So clearly you can see update table. And now that's where we put it on the truncate we did. Insert we are done. So okay. So while updating the command, we're going to show you the syntax. So update table name, set username Sonu, where is student ID. So first update command like update, then you provide a table name. What column you want to update? Like you want to we use the set as a keyword, then username. Here we are updating the username column as a Sonu, where student ID is a 3. This I student ID 3 is the condition we can say. Then what is the use of the delete command? It is used to remove one of the more row from a table. In this we are providing the condition like we want to delete some data where this condition is satisfied. Then we have the DCL. DCL are used to grant and take back the authority from any database user. Like if we want to provide access to any user, and if you want to remove any access from any user or you want to modify the access of that user, then we use this kind of the command. So grant you can say is used to give user access privilege to a database. So consider in your team when there is new member added and you want to access the database. So we will going to use the command as a grant command to provide access to him of a database. And now what is revoke? So consider any person who has left your team and joined another team. And if you want to remove the access for that team because he is not working in a team, so we can use the revoke command. Then we have a TCL transaction control language. TCL command can only use in the DML command like insert delete update only. These operations are automatically committed in the database. That's why cannot be used while creating table or dropping table. Here are some command using the TCL commit rollback save point. So commit you can say commit command is used to save all the transaction to the database. And if you want to use it directly, you can like delete from customer where is this, you are deleting this and you are committing this. Rollback. Rollback is a command which is used to undo the transaction that have not already been saved to a database. So after this, if user had done any uh, changes or anything by mistake, then they can directly roll back the layer. The save point is like a checkpoint we are doing. Okay. So this is then DQL is the this piece we are done. Now this is the important thing. So when you are creating a table, that means you are creating the structure. While creating a table, there will be no default value will be inserted in the table. And if you want to create a table, you have to use the create table. This is a command. Then you have to provide the table name. Table name is user friendly as per your choice. You can use that. Then column name, then data type, column name, data type, column name, data type. And also you can specify your primary key or the foreign key. So here you can see we have created one table at the employee detail where ID is a type of integer, name varchar, address varchar, and create table customer ID int. This is not null, name varchar 20 not null. This is okay. Then we have a drop table. Remove the table definition, all the indexes and everything. If you are dropping any table, it will remove a table definition and all the data. So let's see what is the difference between the drop versus delete in SQL, because this is the important thing. So main difference between the drop and delete in SQL is that drop remove the entire table or database object, while delete remove only few records. So when you are using the delete thing and you have like provided some condition, you can delete some particular element. Like if you want to delete any record where customer ID is this, but when you are dropping the thing, it will drop also freeze the space occupied by the table, while delete does not drop its data definition. You can see. So drop statement used to remove a table definition and all the data structure. You should be very careful while using this command. Then there is the insert command only. Okay, so after creating the table, when we need to insert few data, so for inserting the data, we have like insert into this is table name. Then these are the column names. First is ID name, age, address, salary, and these are the values you can see we are inserting here. You can create a record of the customer using the second syntax. Insert into customer 7, then Murphy 12. So if you consider your insert this command when we have 7 columns and we want to enter the data into 5 columns, then we will use this command. And if you want to enter data in every column, then we are doing this. Then we don't have to modify the column name. You see, after this, you can say like one Ramesh 32 and the one data is inserted. Then the select query is used to fetch the record whatever you have inserted. And also, if you want to fetch any specific data in the database, then you can specify the column name and other thing like select ID, comma name, salary from which table you want to fetch the data. And if you're using the all the data from the table, you will use the uh, star clause star. Then there is a where clause which is important. So where is some conditional thing. So consider I have a one employee table in my company. There are 1,000 employees, and from last 20 years people are working here. So if I want to fetch the record of the people who have joined this company post 2020, so I can uh, provide the condition here like select star from employees where date of joining is equal to or greater than 2020. So it will fetch all the data and all the record of the employee who joined the company post 2020. So where is used to specify the condition while fetching the record from the single table by joining with a multiple table. If the given condition is satisfied, it will return the specific value. You should be using the where clause to filter the record for the fetching as saying. If you can fetch the data from the single table, you can fetch data from the multiple table by joining them, and it is used to provide the like filtering the record. Okay, so here you can see where clause allow to specify the different condition. So select column name from table name where column name some value. These are the condition you can enter. So here you can see like select testing username email active from where they are active. So whatever the unique username or email ID and their active status we can fetch. These are the command. You can specify the condition using comparison or logical operator less than equal to like not all thing we can use. Next one. Okay, this is like select ID name salary from the customer where salary is greater than 2000. This is simple thing. Select this way name in. Then we have an and statement. Consider you have even after providing the where clause you are getting 1000 record. Then you want to filter out more. Then unless you can say then you can put the and operator. If both statement are true, the both conditions are true, then it will fetch and return the data. But you can use the or command if any of the statement is true, then it will fetch the data. So SQL and or operator are used to combine multiple conditions to a narrow data in a SQL statement. These two operators are called as the conjunction operator and operator you can see. So this is my first condition and this is my second condition. So here you can see select ID name salary from the customer where salary is greater than 2000 and age is less than 25. So here we have only two records. So you can see we are able to see this thing. Or if any of the condition is true, then it will fetch the record. Then yeah, you can use the greater operator, greater than, like salary is greater than or age is less than. Then if you have update, so if you want to update anything, so query will be like update. You have to provide the your table name. Then what value you are going to set in the table to set. Then column name equal to you are providing the value thing where employee is true. So if you have any table, if you have considered you have a table of the customer and there is one record where the employee ID is 2 and last name is John. So for and you want to update the last name of that employee with the Johnson. So you can write the query like select employee set last name equal to Johnson where employee ID is 2. Like this you can write this and specify this. See, then we have like you can put the multiple condition. Delete query. SQL delete query used to delete the existing record of the table. You can use the where clause delete where the selected particle if you want to delete particular like if you want to delete the record of the employee whose age are like who have like left the company 5 years ago, so that record we can delete here. You can see we have delete like delete from customer where id this anything like. So okay. So SQL like clause is used to compare a value to similar value using the wildcard operator. There are two wildcard used in the condition like or underscore. So okay. So if the percent sign represents zero or multiple character, the underscore represent a single number of characters. So if it is the basic syntax of this like this. Okay, we will see the syntax next year. Not next year. Sorry. Okay. So you can say where salary like 200 this. So fill any value, whatever value like it can fetch the 2 lakh, 2 crore, anything it can fetch. But it should start with this one. Here you can see that if you are using like percentile in the starting or last and in between you have a specified thing. So that you can see find any value that have 200 at any position. Then find any value that have 00 in the second and third position. If you are using this dash, so first place can be anything, but on the second and third it will be 0, and after that can be anything. Then here you can say 2, first will be 2, then anything, then this. So find any value that starts with the 2 and are at least 3 character in length. Where salary like 2, it should end with the 2. If LA start with anything, second will be second character, second position is 2, and it will end with the A. Yes, now what we have, select a star from the customer where this is done. Then we have a wildcard description. Matches one or more character. Then we have underscore, we already seen. Then select a table. Okay. So SQL top clause is used to fetch a top n number or person from a table. All the data we do not support the top clause. So this is the consider the customer table having the following record. Dash like Rami and Kelan. Two record we have. Three this. So the following query example select top three star from customer. So it will going to fetch only top three that one. For at the same position you can use the limit keyword at limit 3 where row number is less than or equal to 3. Then we have a order by. Sort the data. If you want to sort the data in the ascending or descending order, you can use the order by clause. So select from table name where any condition you can use by order by column name and ascending or descending. By default, it will be ascending. So for ascending, we have to provide the keyword A, S, C, and for descending, D, E, S, C. Then we are using the group by clause. The SQL group by is used to collaboration with the select statement to arrange identical data into group. This group by clause following may clause this. Next select column name in table where condition group by order by. Know the total number of salary of each customer then group by query will be as like select name sum of salary from customer group by name. Okay, और क्या string the SQL string की वजह से Okay, so if I think it will remove all the duplicate record and will fetch only the unique record. So the command for this, like select distinct column name, this particular it is specified. We go to the page number 23, select salary from customer order by this. Okay, select distinct salary. So in this you can see I think we have some duplicate record 2000, and yeah, only 2000 we have duplicate. So if you are using like select distinct column name from customer order by salary, you see 2000 is coming only once. Then what is alias? You can rename a table name or a column temporary by giving the another name. So this is mainly used when we are joining multiple tables, because while specifying the condition, like joining condition, at every time we cannot specify the complete table name. So rather than using the complete table name, we are using the alias. So consider we have a two table name, employee ID and the customer ID, and in both the like common key is ID. So we can do like select a star from employee A, then we will write the join keyword, then customer B, then we can specify the alias B, A dot ID equal to B dot ID, then where clause we can specify. So alias is nothing but the providing a temporary name for a temporary time. There is nothing unlike the permanent thing we have to do. Then let's see where we have query. So see you can select c.id, c.name. So here on the for the customer we have given alias as c, and for orders we have given alias as o. So when we are joining on the both the common key between them, we are not providing the complete table name, rather than we are providing the alias. This is the use of alias. Then let me draw this with, okay, select ID. This is something. Then we have the SQL union clause operator is used to combine the result of two or more statement without returning any duplicate row. The same number of uh, column selected, the same number of column expression. This. Okay, let's scroll down. Select ID, name, amount, date from customer. Left join on customer.id this union. This is the first query. Then we have second query, select ID, name, this. Right join on. So all the condition will be all the condition which are satisfied with this record as fetch as per them. Okay, this union we don't use mostly. Order reflectors. Okay, not important. Using join is important thing. Okay, so you can say we have two table, customer table and the order table. It has ID, name, age, address, salary, and second one has the order ID, date, customer ID, and this is amount. So in both we can see ID, this one, and this is common. So you can see select ID, name this from customer orders where customer dot ID equal to this. This is a join. So in the inner join, let me three here type of join in SQL. So here you say this is the first table, this is the second table. So in both, whatever the common data will be there will be returned. Okay. See, in the left join, return all the row from the left table. This is left, this is right. Okay, so see, the join return only the row that have the matching value in both. Then left join. This join return all the row from the left table and the matching row from the right table. So consider all the data will be returned from the that left column, and if there is any matching data in the left column, then that will be returned too. Then we have the right join. In the right join, this will return all the rows from the right table and matching row of the left table. If there is no match, it will return no. Then full join. This join all the rows from both table whether they have match or not. If there is no match, the corresponding will have the null value. So okay. So normal. Then like in the first in the inner join, if consider A first is circle A and the B. If both have any common partition or the common portion, that will be returned. If it is a left join, then all the data from the left circle will be returned, and the whatever the data will be matching between both A and B will be returned. Same like opposite to the that right join. Then in the full join, all the data from both table will be returned. Then let's go here. So to create a new result table by combining common value of two tables, this and this, based upon the predictive, the query compare each row, the table one which row this. Okay, you get it. Select table name, column. We'll go to the example directly. Select ID, name, amount, date from customer, inner join on customer ID dot. So if both have anything common, it will return. Then we have the left join, return all the row from the left table, even if there is no match in the right table. This means that if on clause is zero. Okay, so let's go to the example only. So from the left table, this is left table. So all the record from the customer table, and if both has any common thing, so that will be returned. Right join is against to that only. Full join all the from data data from both. Anything important? Self join. The SQL self join is used to join a table to itself, and if the table were two table, temporary renaming at least one table in the SQL. This we mostly don't use. Then Cartesian join. Cartesian join are called cross join. Return the Cartesian product of the set of record from the two or more joint table. Thus, it equates to an inner join with the joint condition or is either true or with the joint condition is absent. Okay, select ID, name. So this is a different type of constant not null that may ensure on the column cannot have the null value default value when none is specified. Ensure that all the value in this column are different like customer ID, Aadhaar card number, PAN card number, passport number, all the thing. Primary key uniquely identify each row in the table. Foreign uniquely identify record of any given database table. Check const ensure that all the value in the table satisfy the certain condition index. Used to create a retrieve data for the quickly not null. By default, a column can hold null values if you do not want a column to have a null value, then you need to define such constraint on the column specifying the null is now not allowed. So you see, you will create a table like this: ID integer is not null. If the customer table is already created, then to add, you will do the alter command. Default salary decimal is this, and default value is the 5,000. And if it is a table is already created, we will alter and we will update the unique constraint. Like I said, anything related to the uniquely identified, that should be unique. Primary key is a field in a table which uniquely identifies each row record in a database table. Primary key must contain unique values. A primary key value cannot have a null values. A table can have only one primary key which may consist of the single or multiple field. When multiple fields are used as a primary key, they are called as a composite key. If the table has a primary key defined on any field, then cannot have the two records having the same value. A foreign key is a key used to link two tables together. This is sometimes also called the referencing key. Like if you want to do the join two tables, then you will use this kind of the things. This you can go through. If you want to drop the constraint, then you can use alter table employee drop constraint, then from which column you want to drop that thing. So alter command. So alter command is used to add, delete, or modify. Alter command is used to add, delete, modify the element from the existing table. So in order to like add the column, we have like alter table name, then add column name with the data type. Then if you want to drop the column, then alter table name, drop column name. Like you can add the constraint, you can check the constraint, add primary key, drop everything. Then okay, alter table, customer add sex, character one. Okay, then we have the truncate command used to delete the complete data from the existing table. So you have seen we have three statement, correct? Do not be confused. So we have drop, then we have a delete, then we have a truncate. So truncate, delete all data from a table. Okay. Then drop will remove table plus data structure whatever. I just want to delete any particular data, then you can use this delete command. Then okay, trunket table. Okay, group by. So SQL group by clause is used in the collaboration with the select statement to arrange identical data into groups. This group by clause follow where clause in the select statement in this. A group by column named as then some salary like if you want to account first the maximum then you can use the max function. For the minimum function is available for any particular like select minimum salary from table name as salary in. Then here you can select top and salary from table name whatever this. Then in operator like if a value is falling between that then it will return the result between the person. If you want to fetch any data between particular certain period the person who are born between the 1980s and 1980s, then you can use that keyword. Example will be like select data from product web price between 10 to 20. So whatever data we have for product price between 10 to 20 will be fetch here. Then union. The union command is used to select related information from a two table, which is like a join command. However, when using the union command, all the selected command needs to be of the same data type. Okay, we can go through to this. Then we have count, column name you can count product ID, average of particular if number, average of prices, then sum of any particular column we can do. Find the number of products, find the average. For the minimum, this is more minimum of price you can find maximum price, first column from a table. So the first function return the first value of the selected column. Last will be written last value. Having is important. Select count customer ID from customer group by country having count customer ID greater than 5. This is the weird clause. Then in operator we can see like falling between this, then sort update, delete, join, dump command. In order to export backup a database, all you need to run the following command MySQL. Your username P, your database name, then your database name test. This is important for the automated backup. You can do this thing. Let's see if we have anything. Let's go here. Um, SQL interview questions and one for experience candidate. Okay, let's go through this one. So we have SQL is widely used for the querying and manipulating data in the relational database. If you are applying for a job that requires SQL, you are in corners. Okay. So what is different between the TTL, TML, DCL, and the DSL? So for this, on the first screen, I think we have seen that. I'll go to that page again. So if you see, so if you are like in the DTL, like create, alter, drop, truncate, rename. In the data manipulation, if a structure is getting updated, then we are using DML. DCL is command like if you want to remove access or if you want to add, no, provide any access like grant and then you will like create, alter, drop, truncate, and evaluate this. So DTL is object access, we use index. You can see how do you write a query to find the second highest salary in the table? So select salary from employee, order by salary, descending limit, salary in the descending limit 1 minute. What is the advantage, disadvantage of the stored procedure? What are the difference between inner join, left join, right join, and full join? So in the inner join, if all the condition are satisfied, in the left join, if data will be written from the left and whatever the common this thing you can see, then what is the different other question we have? Yeah, okay, not an issue. I think we have covered lots of things. Maybe in the next session we will see if there anything is left.